Right, hello. Well, it's Friday 9th of June, so I thought I'd do my monthly video of the garden. I'm also at the end of this month, on 30th, going up to London to see some of my old schoolmates. I went to KCS Junior, they carried on to the Senior, but I managed to fail my 11 plus by not turning over a page, the last page, and realising the questions on the back page. But anyway, so I went to Epsom for my senior school. But we're meeting up at the Hand in Hand outside KCS. I'm planning to go up on my own motorbike, so I'll just show a quick thing of that. Anyway, we'll do the garden first. So out into the garden. Whoops, daisy. There we go. So this is the new kitchen. Anyway, out into the garden. Oh, yes, that's the rest of the kitchen, which is nice and light. Windows, double glazed windows, good idea nearly always. So this is out to the garden. Now there are various things. It's a bit like a hole in my bucket. You get one thing and it leads to another thing. So anyway, this big, I've got a big wooden tub which is done very well, but it's over 20. This one here, it's over 20 years old, and yeah, some of it's just sort of rotted. So that's going to get replaced, and I was not sure what to replace it with. I've got a couple of nice things growing there. I've also got a thing growing in that pot, which probably would be better in the garden. But anyway, so what I was planning to do, I've got a big Pieris at Epsom actually, there are lots of them, but I'm going to try planting this one out. I made a start, but it does actually, I've made it a bit wobbly, and I'll try and get it out without breaking the pot. So that's one job. I'll just do a quick whiz around the garden, then show the motorbike that I'm hoping to go to Wimbledon on if I'm up to it. Now this bush here has, yeah, here we are, has kind of fruit on it. If you can see, let's have a look. Yeah, it has these kind of fruit. It's a bit aggressive. It sort of grows and gives me too much shade. I did look it up. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, it has these sort of fruit seeds in them. But it's rather taken over. I've got some other better things, better climbers, honeysuckle and things, other things showing up. This is this huge Cotoneaster. Roses are quite good, but they're rather shaded. I think they're decent roses. Then, as I say, we've got these various flowers, seeds that I've planted on the flower mat. That's hopefully for Tally's wedding on the 12th of August. So they're beginning to grow up. I've dug a big hole to put the Pieris in. The big hole is kind of over there. So I've dug a big hole in the ground. That's where I'm going to I'll put a bit of peat in first, or whatever, peat equivalent. This is the border where I planted herbaceous things. A few of the herbaceous ones are surviving. Mainly it's pansies and annuals there. We've got more things to plant out. And then we've got grow bags with tomatoes and strawberries, but it's a bit in the shade there. This is where all the seedlings are. It seems okay for seedlings, but I think Stephen thinks, I think he's probably right, a few little flowers there on the tomatoes, but I think that probably if I move the grow bags, there's some strawberries, there's Stephen's pond, it's got some more fish. Anyway, that's the grow bags. I think I'm going to move, I plan to move them over here, I think, because you get more sun. So I've got a few more pallets there. I think I might get 4 grow bags there. That's rhubarb's doing well down the bottom. And now I'm just going to go and show my motorbike, which is what I'm hoping to go on. I'm thinking to do vlogging. I know when I first did some vlogging like 7 years ago when I went to Portugal, I really wanted better audio, and I think it's probably been sorted now, but I think what I need is probably a GoPro, a media mount, and then a decent Wi-Fi a decent Wi-Fi microphone and set up. It means less wires, and I think it'll be better. I haven't got it yet. So that's my little motorbike, and the plan is to I fitted a what should we call it, this whoops, hang on, don't put it down, need two hands, there you go. So yeah, so I fitted a quick lock thing on the bike, which I put my phone in there to do sat nav on, because I tend to get lost, but hopefully with that I won't. But I think that if I do get a GoPro, I'll probably put it on my helmet. With the when I had the TomTom, I fitted it in various places, but TomTom, I never sorted out the audio on the TomTom, which is why I'm not really sure we're done with it. Anyway, I think I'm going to get a GoPro. So I've got a few roses out. I've got this purpley flower, which Julia looked up and told me. I've written down, but I can't remember what it was. Box had been well treated with Resolver, I think it is. It's a bug killer, and that does seem to sort out the caterpillars. So I've got a lot of box, and that's what we've done. I might just do a little video of moving the Pieris if I can, without breaking the pot, but it could well end up with a broken pot. But as I say, I'm hoping to reuse the pot and exchange the big wooden barrel for the pot. Although the pot's smaller, I think I'll be able to get in most things. Sorry about the background noise, it's the motorway. Again, I think if I get a GoPro, I think I'll be able to get better audio. So I think I'm going to be doing that, but whatever. Right, so I'm going to have a go on getting out things on the pot. Julia suggested, and she's quite right, first thing to do with getting a big pot out is to make sure it's watered. So I've had the hose on it, so it's nice and wet, and that means it comes out easier. And then to slowly work around the edges. I'll tip it over on its side and then work around the edges, and I think it will come out, but we shall see. Cheers everybody, bye. So the pot is empty. That's going to be used to replace the tub that was there. Need to clean this patio, and then I got the Pieris in. Didn't really dig in a big enough hole, but I think it'll be okay. I put the sprinkler on it, but that slightly lighter coloured foliage there, that's the Pieris. It'll go red in the autumn. That'll look quite nice. And as I say, I've got the sprinkler on it. So I think my advice for moving a large shrub out of a pot that's been there for years is, one, get it really soaked, really well watered. Two, tip the pot over and then work slowly around the edges, and then with any luck it'll come out. I did have some flat bottomed things at the bottom of the pot which probably helped it come out easier. It has got a crack right at the bottom, but I think it's been repaired yonks ago, and I think it's still usable. I mean, it is still usable, definitely. So I say that'll have the climbers. I think this probably this climber's never done really well. I may just go for sweet peas here instead. Up there, and I'll change that and clean all the slabs. Well, that's my intention. When you get old, you plan to do things and can't always manage it. Anyway, cheers everybody. That's the garden for June. Cheers. Bye.